by Pipe Major John Sprague and Drum Major Kevin Donnelly. Welcome to City of Alexandria Pipe and Drum. Okay, this is the American Red Cross. Through its strong network of volunteers, donors, and partners, the American Red Cross is always there in times of need. They aspire to turn compassion into action so all people affected by disaster across the country and around the world receive care, shelter, and hope. Our communities are ready and prepared for disaster. Everyone in our country has access to safe, life-saving blood and blood products. All members of our armed services and their families find support and comfort wherever they are needed. At an emergency, they are always trained individuals nearby, ready to use their Red Cross skills to save lives. And here we have the John Alexander chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. The chapter of the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution has been a part of the Alexandria community for over 70 years. They support preservation of local historic sites, the Scholarship Fund of Alexandria, as well as teaching others about civics, patriotism, and history. And now we welcome Bala Dafa. Falun Gong is a traditional Chinese way to cultivate mind and body involving slow, gentle movements and meditation. It is easy to learn and enjoyable to practice. Based on the principles of truthfulness, benevolence, and forbearance, the practice began in China in 1992 and quickly spread by word of mouth around the world. Falun Gong is now practiced in more than 100 countries by more than 100 people of all ages, cultures, and backgrounds. They find it brings them better health, reduced stress, increased level of energy, and inner peace. For more information, visit their website www.falundafa.org. They will certainly have one of the more memorable floats in the parade today. Just amazing. And so matches our beautiful weather here in tropical Alexandria today. Okay, two men in a truck. Okay, two men in a truck are apparently out of order in the parade. Maybe they just made a wrong turn on St. Street, but we're delighted to have them today. I did notice there were 3 people in the front of that. And now we have the Alexandria Dundee Sister Cities Committee. This is actually one of my committees in the Office of Historic Alexandria. Welcome. Now they supervise not just Dundee, but the city of Helsingborg, Sweden, and Dundee, Scotland, and they coordinate activities within the city relating to exchange with our global partners. And here we welcome President Abraham Lincoln with the American Legion Post 24, located in Old Town Alexandria. That's the post that saved Gadsby's Tavern Museum, or Gadsby's Tavern in the 1920s, a favorite of General George Washington. In fact, another fun fact about George Washington, his home in Alexandria Alexandria in the 1970s. Oh, this must be Woodrow Wilson, 28th President of the United States. Our first... Kim Chang, who was, please welcome for his service in World War II and Korea and Vietnam. A huge round of applause. A standing ovation. Let's give the standing ovation. We got one this morning at our breakfast. He deserves another today. This is the CBRB Alexandria office. Okay, sorry. This is Mr. Woodrow Wilson. I thought that the voter had. Yes. There we go. Our nation's first progressive. Not only was he President of the United States, he also built a bridge right here in Alexandria. No, that's not true. They named the bridge for him because it opened in the 100th year of his birth, and it was honor. And here we have Cub Scout Pack 129, the oldest continuously running pack in the city of Alexandria, chartered by Westminster Presbyterian Church in 1942. The pack consists of dens from each grade 1 through 5, meets once a month, usually on Friday. Dens are small groups of boys, all the same grade, that meet 2 to 3 times a month at a time that is mutually convenient. Welcome, Pack 129. And here we have Cub Scout Pack 301. Pack 301. I think we missed 135, who must have been back. Oh, there's 135. They're trying us. Yeah, they're out of order, but we don't want to miss anybody. And here, okay, here's 301. This is the pack from St. Mary's Catholic School and Lyle's Crouch. Now, my own wife teaches at St. Mary's. And pack 614, sponsored by James K. Polk PTA for more than 60 years. These kids don't look any older than 8. Happy birthday, Mr. President! Okay, and the next group up, another group close to my heart, Gadsby's Tavern Museum Society, that supports the city-owned museum right up the street. They want to draw attention this year. Their Bib and Tucker Ball on March 12th will be the Cherry Blossom Bowl in honor of yours truly. Danny Smith there with his wife Nancy. Take a bow. Thank you for joining us today. Don't they look amazing? They wore their summer clothes today. Next year, guys, better wear your winter clothing. 801? 801. Okay, so our next group is Pack 801, St. Andrew's Methodist Church of Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay, one and all, let's all do the basketball.
Oh, very good.
All right.
They got an a cappella band here. And now we have Pack 867. From Alexandria, Virginia. And here we have the Ivy Hill Cemetery. Oh, I'm sorry. Cub Scout Pack 867 has been serving the youth of Franconia for over 75 years. Again, those kids only look about 8, not 83. Here we have Ivy Hill Cemetery. Is that Mayor Sims there? Charles Sims, and representing the cemetery there, along with them. And I gave a talk there last month in their crypt on embalming in early Alexandria. Did you know embalming started here in Alexandria? Okay, let's talk after the parade, okay? Yes, the first man embalmed was just a block away, Colonel Elmer Ellsworth, who died on May 24th, 1861. And now we have the George Washington chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution, the largest male lineage organization in the U.S., consisting of 50 societies from more than 500 local chapters, several international societies with 34,000 members. They're dedicated to assisting members, schools, teachers, and the general public in their efforts to sustain and preserve history and constitutional principles. The members are descended from soldiers and patriots who supported the American cause for independence 1785 to 1783.